3, 2, 1. G'day guys, what do you do? It's your boy NDRW back at it again with another show. This time a podcast, People and Trends podcast. Let's get it, let's go. So today guys, and of course, we've got another special guest. Today, he has been happy to find a community in Cebu, was able to achieve a positive mindset, and has recently started to work on his design portfolio. Born in Dipolog City in Zamboanga del Norte, a graphic designer and photographer. Let's all welcome Shinkiefer Tala!
Yes! Shit.
Is it weird?
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like, oh. Okay, anyways.
It's his first time being able to hear his voice, guys. What do you call this? Audio interface or some microphone and condenser mics.
Yeah, I mean it's weird to listen to your recording, and it's weird if you're talking to your to your voice. Okay.
And hearing yourself while you're talking.
Yeah, it's weird, but
it's a buzzy experience.
We'll adapt, you know.
You got this, I believe. Pero anyways, I wanted to ask, like, what do you do right now? Like, where are you at in your life, nakaron?
That's like a difficult question. Currently, if I'm actually like being aware. I'm currently finding communities around Cebu, which is why I'm proud that I've met you guys. Because there's a difference between having a community and having, being yourself. Because being in like Dumaguete, it was the first time that I was aware of like a community, a photographer community, and that's where I grew as a photographer.
True.
And for the record, it's not like photographer like for having money. It's like an artistic kind of photography, street photography.
True. Anything that you can find, right? Like,
yeah, it's
crazy.
It's like I'm taking photos not for other people, but for myself. True. And yeah, this is so weird. But okay. Anyways, yeah, I'm really happy that I've met some people in Cebu.
Yes. Because how long have you been again in Cebu?
No, it's been 2 years.
Damn, 2 years.
And this is the first time that I'm actually outside my room and outside the office. And I actually have friends outside the office.
Yes.
So
good to have us in, like, man, I still remember when we met, diba? That was at the company in Mandaue.
Yeah.
Damn, that's cool.
It's so funny because I'm currently in a phase where having friends is an achievement, and that's weird. Still, it's still an achievement. So
true.
For an introvert like me, I became an introvert in Cebu. So yeah.
True. So were you an extrovert at one point back in Dumaguete, or you've always been an introvert?
I think because sometimes it always boils down to like who you are as a person. Because I'm always used to the feeling of there's always somebody with me. Because in Dipolog, I grew up with my brothers. We live in the same house. And then when I went to Dumaguete, I was in a dorm for almost 3/4 of my like college years.
True.
And then when I moved out, I was with my brother again in a room. So this is like the first time that I'm actually alone in Cebu.
Whoa. Because you always had like a plan B. Like if you can't find people that you sort of like you really understood with, then you rode with your brother, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, it's kind of different when you're actually alone.
True. Very
At first,
true.
it was really good. I found like it's the first time that there's no drama. There's no like I don't know. Everything that you want goes whatever the day, or what do you call this? Kung unsa mong gusto, mo dyan ay may tabo.
True. More good. Damn. Okay, I'm excited now. So let's delve into your history. Like, what were you as a kid? What were you like as a kid? Like, growing up in Dipolog, diba?
Yeah.
What was your first memory of yourself?
Memory. I think the very interesting story about. Because this is how I started about graphic design too. Is back when, maybe 10 years ago, I always been a gamer. I mean, backseat gamers sa akong brothers, because we had a PlayStation 1, and I'm always like, if there's like a gaming console, okay, there's always that one player that plays, and then I'm the younger brother.
2 players.
Yeah, and dili connected ang controller, so I'm the brother.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can relate. Same with my sister.
Yeah. So basically, I was always been a gamer, and then do you know like the game GTA San Andreas?
Oh, San Andreas. Oh, it's so good. Yes.
There was something about in like 10 years ago, maybe 10 or 11. It's been like dugay na kayo. Anyways, GTA San Andreas, there's something about like nabuhat na ko sana like it was the first time that I made something through Photoshop. Like what I did sana in GTA San Andreas, there was something that you call a mod, like a modification for a game, like customizing the game for your own preference. So what I did before is that I discovered how to mod a game, and then what I did with GTA San Andreas, GTA San Andreas is I put Jollibee, Greenwich, all the Filipino team modes, and the game. I'm like,
what? So you changed the signs.
Yeah, all the stuff in the game.
Nice. So you've made them fit and then changed the file name.
Oh yeah, like
That's
I have it in YouTube. Pero kanin kadagan naman kay mga Filipino team mods and like in YouTube or before.
You were the first, one of the first.
One of the first, because I could remember like
that's legit.
Having a friend in the States. We're still friends right now, but not that close. But we had a friend na he contacted me. Hey, what do you call this? I'm also like a modder in GTA San Andreas. Could we like collaborate or stuff?
True.
Because I didn't actually know about collaboration, or just we were just a bunch of kids having fun with a game.
True.
And another funny story about that is that I was making mods for the game, but our PC couldn't handle GTA, so I couldn't play the game, but it can handle Photoshop.
Oh, interesting.
So what I did, this is like a tedious process that I did before, because I would go to like an internet cafe. I would copy the files.
Nice.
I'm going to go back home, edit the files, go back to the internet cafe, test out the mods. Then if there's something wrong, I go back home,
revert,
and then make changes. I was like,
especially if the framing is not right. Or
It's like,
that's crazy.
But to me, before, it doesn't really matter. If you think about it, there's so much time involved and effort. But to me, it was fun. I mean, we didn't actually care about like payment. We just wanted to,
you wanted to test that out, diba?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I think you're actually the first modder, like the game modder that I've had as a guest.
Oh, really?
Okay. One of the things that I'm also interested with is also hacking and modding. Skyrim? Oh my god. The amount of stuff that you can do with Skyrim is amazing.
Yeah. And the best thing about before is that modding wasn't still like popular, you know? And
exactly.
then and the best feeling I got was that I was part of YFC before.
True.
So
same here.
Cool.
Yeah, I was YFC.
Yeah. So anyways, naman to ILC, like international.
Wait, when? Asa?
Always basta na to ILC. One time na ni-appel ko in Cagayan de Oro.
You were there?
Oh yeah, I was there.
I was in Cebu, pero I think the year after was Cagayan.
Cebu. I never wala ko ka-appel sa Cebu.
Damn.
Anyways, in Cagayan, it was the first time na I've been making mods, and then I got like fan base na to na making mods. I was just a kid that to, pero anyways, in Cagayan International ILC, some people actually knew me like, "Huy, ikaw tong like we were making the mods." So like, "Oh shit, really?" Like nakaila sila na ko man, like parang ako, it was like a satisfying feeling na.
Nice. For sure.
You get to some people actually know your work.
Yeah, exactly.
But right now, wala naman ko na. I didn't actually delve into gaming na. But I still went to like graphic design, Photoshop.
Damn.
So yeah,
super interesting.
That's the reason why I'm pursuing graphic design, because I learned about Photoshop and I want to learn more about Photoshop.
Yeah, and I'm super interested with especially the amount of stuff that you could do right now as a software.
Yeah,
it's so much easier. Because before, as you said, like the whole process actually took a while. But now it's a lot easier in a bit, especially with faster computers.
Yeah, but I think that's also my perspective about being easy is that some people actually, what do you call this? For it being easy, some people don't actually put effort on the work. Like some people, like if it takes like 5 minutes, or like for example, photography.
Mm.
When I started photography, I didn't have a camera.
Sure.
So what I did was that I always borrow a camera for
Mm.
events and stuff like that.
Mm.
So I was kind of like a user as a friend, because
Sure.
there are people who have cameras
Sure.
and like expensive cameras, but they don't actually care about the cameras.
You have to do what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all I did was say, hey, could I borrow your camera? Because
Yeah.
you don't even care about it.
Mm. And they don't mind.
Yeah, they don't mind. So all I did, like, I grew as a photographer because I always keep borrowing cameras. And
Nice.
parang ako, if you're really in love with the craft, if you're really in love with the passion in it,
Yeah.
you don't just say na, okay, wala ko camera. You just find a way. Like,
Yeah.
maybe, like, I don't have a camera, what should I do? Instead of
Yes.
like, I can't do it.
Exactly. I totally agree. Good.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, especially when they think that they have a passion, and it's like, I can't do it, and it's like, no, how can you do it now?
Yeah.
Diba? Dang, that's interesting.
Also, I also have like a perspective about like when you
Mm.
start something new, because
Mm.
people always like they want to start when they start something new, it's
Mm.
always like a big start. Like everything must be perfect.
Yeah.
But I have a different mindset, because if I can do it now without all the stuff, all the
Yeah.
gears, expensive gears,
Yeah.
and if I can be consistent,
Just do it.
yeah.
True. I agree. I totally agree. Hang on. Pause lang ha. The video stopped. Just need to change the SD card. Oh my god.
So weird.
Weird yet.
Like,
Yes, thank you.
mo pause akong mind to think bitaw.
Because you can hear yourself.
Yeah, like, what am I saying? What the fuck, Shin? Shut up.
It's like suddenly all your inner thoughts will be revealed.
Well, what if, like, do you know, like, there's a voice inside your head, and this is the voice?
Yeah.
Except that- that-
finally hear it
Yeah.
outside of my head.
Shin, don't
Your
do it,
muscles
Shin.
will hear you.
Shin, don't do it.
About the second time, wala na ako na so yeah. It's weird. Hi, teacher.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you should talk
Yeah.
nonsense. Para ma-feeling mo ang voice.
Like,
And then, ang damalitin mo mga secrets.
I just wish that there are people na makadungog bitaw, oh yeah, that's so true, and like, no, I'm talking nonsense.
Doesn't make sense.
Could you just imagine sa kind of mga public speakers, they're just talking nonsense, and the people, that's so true, I relate, and then
Oh my god, I get it. Like, you know me.
It's like they know me.
I feel you.
Okay. We're back.
Yo. Okay, I think I'm getting used to it.
Okay.
Little by little.
Yes. So, okay, Shin, I really want to delve into your history, Nakaran. So, what was Shin like as a kid?
As a kid,
Like school-wise and at home? Were you the quiet type, especially in school?
I don't think that I'm the quiet type, bro. The way I see it is that I'm always like, I'm different from other people, and I'm not saying that, oh, now I'm special, but
You were just different.
yeah, I just feel like, because back in high school, the internet wasn't new. A lot of people don't have access to the internet, and
Yes. Yeah.
and I could remember, and back in Dipolog, there's only one place that have Wi-Fi in a cafe. So like, okay, there's Wi-Fi in this place, and then people don't know how to use the Wi-Fi,
True.
and people don't have actually devices to use the Wi-Fi.
And how old were you at the time?
I'm not sure. Maybe like, I'm not really sure.
Damn. But you were in primary, like elementary school or high school?
Maybe I'm going to high school now.
So like grade 6, first year somewhere. Like
Yeah,
that.
something.
Okay, damn. And you were at this age, guy. You really discovered the beauty of the internet, right?
Yeah.
The power of the internet.
I can't believe people when like the internet was, when I realized about the internet, because I could remember my parents telling me and my brother telling me that as a kid I always ask questions, and they hate that. I mean, they always turn me down because I always like, maybe they got annoyed about me always asking questions. But then I realized there's internet, there's Google,
True.
And then
So you just learned from
and,
there.
and then that's where I learned. Like, have you ever heard like parents saying na you're always in the computer,
Yeah.
mo na siya, hilantanon ka na. And then ako, what I did was that I researched Google, like, do you get like code, like searching in the internet?
Can you get a fever from
Yeah.
being on the computer for so long?
Then whenever like my
Damn.
mother said, like, okay, hilantanon ka na, I go, ma, read this article about.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So you actually, yeah, okay. Whoa! So you actually used, cause one thing that I like to really talk about is, like, at what age did you learn to exploit the powers of the internet? And that was at that age when you really exploited it to the extent good.
Yeah, I think so. I never actually explored the internet, like the dark internet before.
But you exploited the powers of it, like, especially if your mom were to argue with you, marabag, no,
Yeah.
matanawa na rin yung article dali. That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
What about your brothers? Were there,
Yeah.
how many brothers have you got, Kani?
I'm the youngest. I have two brothers.
Being the youngest out of two brothers, that's
Yeah,
tough.
but I'm like, the way these, from the perspective of my family, is this the way they see me is that I'm like a total nerd or geek because I'm always in the computer. But for me, the computer has like a lot of knowledge that
For sure.
that people don't know. And ang mindset ako sana and question is that why don't people find answers in the internet?
Yeah. That's
But
very
right
true.
now, kanan na question ako sana, that's good. But right now, there's so many fake stuff in the internet na,
You just can't trust that now.
yeah, you can't trust
Even
it.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, even
You can
Wikipedia.
easily change stuff on
Yeah.
Wikipedia.
Or just make stuff up na.
Exactly.
New article about
Yeah.
Wikipedia.
Exactly. Like, what can, like, you can't really stop anyone from making a new article about a
Yeah.
random thing that's not even true, diba?
Yeah.
Dang. So, okay, you were like that as a kid, no? So, being in school, being like the weirder kid, because I think you mentioned this when we were talking before, pero you said nga kanang people needed to know about the internet. You were talking so much about the internet,
Oh, yeah.
pero
yeah.
no one really
yeah.
saw the potential of it.
Actually, there was. But this is, in our school, there's like sections, like, let's just say that elite section, they're like the higher section, the smart ones, and then the normal ones, and then
the bottom
the
ones.
not so normal ones.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, the
Damn.
people who actually can relate to me whenever I talk about the internet, about the web stuff, is the people who are in the higher ones, the smarter ones, because they have access to the internet.
True.
Because what do you call this? Middle class people before didn't have a PC, and a PC is the only way you could get access to the internet.
True. Very true.
So I'm always head outside my section or my classmates to go to the higher sections because I want to talk about like the internet. And then I got like, and when we were talking about the internet, there were some of my friends actually entered like a website design contest.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, and then, hey Shen, you know graphic design, right? And okay, do you want to join us and like represent our school for this stuff? And I'm like, sure.
Nice.
Pero ako kato, it was really like a good thing sa akin. Okay, like I have this passion and I'm doing this for something.
True.
Pero like I said, people don't understand whatever I'm going through because this is what my teacher said to me before. Because she called me out. We were alone in the room, and she was saying that, Shen, why don't you hang out with your classmates? I mean, they're your classmates. They're gonna be with you forever, and even if time passes by, you're just gonna look back and you remember your classmates. But I was like, I know, but they don't understand whatever I'm saying.
And that was at a young age, no?
Yeah, because I was
crazy.
I was having problems because like it feels lonely to talk about the stuff that you like and people don't understand it.
For sure.
So that's why I was always trying to venture outside my section or whatever my room is. Because parang ako, there's always something better outside.
Yes.
And
True.
I know you're being contented with whatever you have is good. But sometimes it's always better to know whatever's outside
Yeah.
kaysa just staying inside.
Yeah, because at least you know if there's someone there who could actually relate with you,
Yeah.
diba? Dang. So that was the whole time during elementary,
Elementary, high school.
and elementary and high school.
Maybe mga
Fuck.
grade 6. I don't know. Pero
Grabe, no?
most of my memories are in high school naman po.
What was high school like for you?
Oh, it was bad.
It was bad.
Oh yeah.
Were you bullied a lot?
Yeah, the similar story. You get bullied in high school, and then, like the same stuff. You get
Is
bullied in
it
high
being
school.
called because you were weird to them? Like, what was the main sort of thing that you were bullied for?
I think because there's like I wanted to have like a group of friends, but I was always alone mapad sa kon because like I said, I have a different mindset around
Yeah.
people. But then, like I wanted to have a group of friends, so like okay, I just started hanging out with some more classmates, and then, but I don't actually participate in their events. Like in high school, I don't drink,
True.
and I hated drinking sa ona because it's bad daw.
What's the
and
point?
Yeah, and they hated it. Like dili sila ganahan sa akong persona, and mo na siya, and
Damn.
brag nabullied ko na because of that. And sa una pa, like being a YFC, you should be nice to them,
Oh, gosh.
You'll change your mindset.
Oh
If
my
you're nice to them,
gosh.
they're nice to you.
What age did you join YFC?
In high school,
Like mga
Ah,
14, 15?
I think so.
Damn.
Then-
Same age.
Yeah, and the problem with that mindset is that if you're nice to them, of course they're naka-receive you go compliment na. From one of my bullies, he said about like, Shin, you've always been nice to me, and I appreciate it. And then I was like, oh yeah, like I made like a milestone na to.
Damn.
Pagka tomorrow, oh yeah,
Bully na sa kabalik.
yeah,
What?
the usual.
Murag nalimot, like
Yeah.
it's like he forgot lang. Get what the heck?
Pero
Jesus Christ.
parang ako kay,
Cold fish.
Yeah.
Right. That's funny.
pero I think I didn't really care about anak kay. It's the usual story. You get bullied in high school, and then sometimes ang kanya ako kay, people always tell me na you should understand them. Like you should understand them. They're like that because of this and that and that. And I hated that mindset, jud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very true.
If
Damn.
ikaw mo sabot nila, kitsa mo sabot sa ako like who will understand me? Then I realized in sa college na kay, the only reason I got bullied with ato kay, it was because of my self mapod. Like a lot of things that happened to me is because of me. So
You're in a sense, we are the consistent factor in our
Yeah.
life. So if something doesn't work out, then it must be us. Then we need to change something internally, diba?
yeah. I mean, ang problem po dato ko I always thought about na I'm special na. They don't understand me, so that's why I'm venturing out. I mean,
True.
it's a good mindset, pero in a group kay, it feels like na imupit silang gina-alienate. Then, sa ko kay, from my mindset right now, kay, I'm trying to think na I'm not that special. I just don't understand whatever their situation is. So, mo na siya I'm trying to work to, like, I want to understand people and not put too much effort on myself, and but put effort in understanding the people that I am with.
True. Nice. Honestly, that's a really good mindset. Good.
Yeah.
To have that, and despite all the challenges that you went through, oh my god, it's really good to still. And yeah, honestly, you can really say good. That's an achievement. Good to have that positive mindset.
Yeah.
It takes honestly, it takes a lot good to be positive in times when it's so hard to be positive, diba?
Yeah. And sometimes I'm from my own, like, the way I think about like mga times na sad times and happy times, I don't actually force myself to be happy. Like sometimes if I'm sad, I don't say na I wanna be happy, you should be happy. No, you're sad right now. You should.
Yeah.
And sa ako there are people na ang default state nila is happy, and sa ako ang default state na ako is sad.
True.
Because there's no reason to be happy every time.
Yeah.
And sa ako
I agree.
sa akong mindset is that I'm always sad because there's no reason to be happy. And I'm not saying that I'm sad and that's a bad part. I'm just saying that there's always like a room for, like, parang ako kay, if their happiness comes, mas better siya na feeling, because you know, you've always been sad. So when the happiness comes, I don't know how to explain it, bro.
The way I'm kind of saying it's like expecting the worst but hoping for the best.
Ah, yeah,
Diba?
that's it.
It's like you're just sad right now, pero you know that something's good is gonna happen.
Yeah.
So just in time lang, soon, something like that. That's interesting. Okay, dang. So what pushed you to move to Dumaguete? Because you went to high school and elementary and high school in Dipolog, diba?
Yeah.
What was the reason for the move?
It was actually my dad. My dad wanted me to be on Silliman. Like I'm the
Is he from Silliman?
No.
Ah.
I'm actually the first in my family to go to school
That's cool.
outside Mindanao. I think so. Outside Mindanao. I'm the first Sillimanian in our family.
Damn.
Excuse me.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and to me, being in Dumaguete, that actually opened my eyes and awareness about myself and the community in Dumaguete. Like, I have friends in Dumaguete who keeps telling me that they miss Dumaguete, and I also miss Dumaguete.
True.
And like, there's like, I don't know how to explain it, but there's something about Dumaguete that we always long for.
True.
Like, a lot of Sillimanians will always say that. Most of my friends will always say that they miss Dumaguete. So yeah, that's basically it. I took IT because I thought that they're gonna teach about like graphic design in IT.
You were so wrong.
Yeah, it's like, okay,
Coding.
Computer graphic design, that must be it.
Damn. Dang. So, because I've got a few things in my head right now, because I can totally relate with Silliman, because Silliman is quite similar to where I grew up in, which is Visayas State University.
Yeah, and it looked like it looks like Silliman.
Definitely looks like it, and I was so shocked because I was like, damn, Silliman looks like VSU, and VSU looks like Silliman. I was like, whoa. So if I went to Shin's place, it would feel the same, and if you went over to VSU, it would honestly feel the same.
Like, it's like
buzzy.
It's so similar.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Yeah, it's so similar but different.
Yeah.
Interesting. So that's one of the key things that I really wanted to talk about, because the cool thing, especially with universities such as ours, is it's very homey. Ang feeling niya is so homey, despite of it being around like a place that shouldn't feel like that. Like, for example, with Dumaguete being Silliman being in Dumaguete, it's a city, but it doesn't feel like a city, especially if you're in Silliman. Same with VSU, it's in probinsya, but it doesn't feel like it's in probinsya once you're in VSU. It's very interesting.
There's just something about it, Jud, na koan, like subconsciously na you feel at home in the place.
Exactly. Because what I like about your place is you can see the mountains in the background, and you also have the beach. And it's quite similar to VSU, which is like...
Do you guys like wear uniforms and in your university?
College na. Wala
no?
na.
Yeah, it's the same.
Right?
In Silliman, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think that uban nga courses nga, they would require uniforms, but other than that, as in, what are civilian good for everything.
Yeah, somehow in beach clothes.
Right? Sometimes.
Yeah, shorts,
Chinilas.
sandals.
Yeah, exactly. That is crazy. So walk me through with you moving to Silliman, and then of course thinking IT was a graphic design, like you could do graphic design. What was Silliman like as for you as a college student?
You know, it was really different. You know, like coming from Dipolog, and I'm not the type na who's exposed to this kind of community, the artistic community, and that's why I'm thankful for Silliman, because I've met people who actually taught me about photography, about understanding art, and that's why it will always have a place in my heart, ang Silliman. And actually Dumaguete as a general judge.
True.
Because in like IT, and I was good in IT, and then suddenly I know it kanang bitang feeling na I chose this and it isn't really what I expected. So I never I got sidetracked for my graphic design passion and went to photography. So
what was it about photography that you really enjoyed? The angles? Was it like the emotion that you could put within the photo? What was it with photography that you really liked it?
At first, I was attracted to photography, but then when I delve into photography, as go to the specific, I went to the storytelling aspect of photography.
Nice.
It's like that's the reason I went back to graphic design, because of photography. Because in photography, there's like, especially street photography, there's a person who actually taught me about photography, and one of my mentors but sa photography is siya po to. And then I got exposed to the community of photographers and mga artistic na mga tao, and then that's when I realized about how much stuff na wala pa na ako na experience.
True.
So, and if I have to delve into specifics sa photography, jud kana jong actually reading the photo, jud. Like there's like mga subconscious na feeling that you never actually see.
True.
So we're
All the nuances, diba?
yeah, it's not just about the angle or mostly about the composition, pero it's always about what it represents and para ka kinsa ang photo.
Yes. That's interesting. Dang. Right. So, how long were you doing that for?
Oh, how long? Maybe 4 to 6 years.
4 to 6 years. And this was in Silliman.
Yeah.
Dang.
But I was just always, like taking pictures in events, having hired sa mga kuan, like mga, what do you call this?
The coverage and ano.
Yeah, mga coverage,
True.
and then people hiring ka ng mga sa wedding, helping out other friends.
True.
Per, in terms of that, I never actually had fun like covering events right now. The only time I had fun in photography was actually taking photos for myself, like
Nice.
kanang mga moments that I really want to capture. Like I want to capture the emotion that I felt and how I saw that moment for myself.
True.
And I want to like it's like communicating to other people now you don't see the same vision that you do.
True. Damn.
So yeah.
Yeah, capturing those memories, and then at least you can actually see them back, and then you get brought back into that moment, especially when you took that. And diba?
Yeah. Para po na ko, like,
experience.
there are people now who actually go to photography because of the money. And
but no, there's nothing wrong with that.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, pero ang problem rin ako is that there are people who goes into who does photography for the money, but makes like a bad reputation for the photographers.
True.
Like kanang pong if the client is paying this much, at least give like a value na inanapod.
Yeah, exactly.
So
at least worth it, and quality wise, you're actually giving what what's best for it. Dang, that's interesting. Photography, but of course in college said you were doing IT, diba?
yeah.
How was that as a course this time?
No, I actually didn't actually put much focus on being an IT student.
You just graduated and
I just graduated.
But say you did what was needed
Yeah. Like
just to pass the course.
okay, you need like a project for this. Okay. I don't even have that much memory of being an IT student. I mean, there's stuff para na ako kay it's not relevant to my position right now and to whatever I'm thinking right now, because I'm still into graphic design.
True.
And graphic design, IT, I don't know how I could relate it. Even though na similar kay siya, like there para sa mga tao dagan yung ma-connect, but I can't.
Well, unsa nga lines sa IT mo take? Was it software? Was it?
No, ang IT in Silliman is just general.
Oh.
They just teach you the general stuff lang.
Damn. Okay. So not even like web development.
They teach you like they want you to know the basics of all the stuff about IT.
So you had the basics, but you didn't really delve into like like Python, PHP.
Yeah, I was. See, come on, programming language, I know that, pero like I said, it doesn't really matter to me because I don't want to use it.
You're in graphic design,
I'm into graphic design. Yeah.
True. Dang. So graphic design is really like it's been a recurring thing. Yet, when did you discover this? If we go back to you when you were back as a kid, was that katong GTA?
Yeah.
GTA San Andreas. That was the very first time that you really enjoyed it.
Nakagain ko validation online because like okay, I made this through Photoshop, and then people were just like, Hello, grabe, astig.
Nice.
Yung mga inana. So I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then
Yeah.
ako siyang napayuban magpagamag t-shirts, all this stuff na. The
It's a
usual
cool
story.
feeling.
Yeah.
It's a cool feeling, yun. As in.
For right now kay I'm saying na I'm into graphic design karon kay I always thought of myself as a graphic artist, but then I realized that I'm not really a graphic artist. I'm a graphic designer.
Nice.
So
And when did that realization come about?
just like 2 years ago, like I made the menu for my friends. Like I said, photography, there's like a lot of like subconscious feeling or subconscious reading and an image. And there's like composition, and then when I learned all about that stuff in photography, I realized now, how about in graphic design? Is there something similar in it in
True.
graphic design?
True.
So when I made like a menu for my friend, like it's a pizza menu, and then so I researched about the menu, how they do it. So basically, there's like a lot of like, when you design a menu, there's always this top right corner where you put the most expensive product that you have,
Right.
and then you put, instead of like putting a price now, let's say 90 PHP or P, you don't put anything lang. That reminds the reader that they're paying. Just put a number.
True.
And I was like, this is like manipulation. This is like,
Psychology behind it.
yeah, there's so much psychology, and then
Holy crap.
you're just fooling people. I like it.
Marketing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And that's where I'm like, okay, that's where I like about graphic design, because I finally understood how to make like inana na stuff.
True. And that's very interesting because especially right now it's super practical, especially with how the world is moving digitally. You really need that good. Okay, it's all about just having the like a good understanding of the psychology, how people's minds work, and then how their attention is, and it's very interesting with what you can do with it.
Sa ko pong perspective po, kay, like from my perspective is that graphic design isn't actually a respected na.
True.
Even mostly all creative work isn't respected by the general public.
Sadly.
Yeah, and I really want to, like, hopefully I could find a way na ma-change na siya. I'm not saying that I can make a change right now, pero hopefully in the near future, because I want to, like, I have this problem about clients and graphic designers, because clients, like, most creatives complain about the clients because they're not paying. There's always demanding, and sa client na side po, okay, they're so afraid na what do you call this, mas scam for the creatives.
True.
Because they're not so sure about like paying like how much
like pricing, right?
overpricing or stuff like that. And then sa being in the middle, you understand the client, you understand the creatives, and parang ako, there's like a problem with it, and the problem is communication and mutual respect.
Very true. Especially like kaniya, what's your stand on the notion nga paspasa ra to na nabuhat sige bayaran lang nag-cheap ka ng barato ra kay paspasa mo nabuhat.
Yeah,
say yun naman mo, right?
Ako there's always a problem with that po, di ba? Like naman mo, pero depende mo po sa perspective, because there are people, then there are clients paspasa kaya then they gave extra because you made it like
really quick.
Really quick. But there are people po na who's really cheap, and then inana ka paspas. No, they kumpayad na.
Okay, there's that notion magad nga, if you do it really quick, then it's easy for you, meaning they will pay cheap for that. Okay, tungod mo that was just easy for you. Pero they don't understand the amount of time it took you to harness that skill to make it nga ingana lang kapaspas ra gid.
Yeah. Pero I have another perspective about it, mapod kay. I don't want to see the effort. Like whenever I present a project, I don't want them to see the effort. I want them to see the output. Because maybe mana ka na paspas kayo ng buhat. Let's say logo design or whatever they need. So it doesn't really matter if how much effort you put into it. What matters is if it fixes the problem that they had.
True. Very true.
So
quality, diba?
Yeah. Pero ako inana, like mana na sila na okay, dali na magiging mo na buhat. So gamay na ako ibayad. No. This is a solution. I came up with it.
Yeah.
So mana siya mo ibayad, the fix for the solution, not the effort na I'm putting in it.
True. Very true. Because in one of our conversations, I do remember nga you also wanted to help the community in a sense nga you could bridge the gap, especially in terms of payment, di ba? Like ang kanang monetary nga compensation ba? Like for example, clients would be treated respectfully. At the same time, ang creative designers, they said malugi sad.
Yeah.
Like equal, di ba?
Yeah, that's one of my like kuan ba? Like maybe dreams mo pod kay.
Yeah, for sure.
I've always felt na ang mga clients kay they don't understand whatever the graphic design is, and
Yeah.
people have this mindset na murag if ang let's say I'm a creative, like people have this mindset na okay, client, and then murag ilang first na huna it's an enemy or murag kontra na siya nako, and then labad kini siya sa ulo. People don't just say na mo-hire nimo para magpalabad sa mong ulo.
Yeah.
Like if you understand them, if you empathize with your client or ang client mo empathize sa graphic designers, we both want the same thing.
True.
Di ba? Like ang client, if parang ako, I want to help the clients kasi kanang there are clients na ganahan jud sila na maka-work silang kuan. Like they have this problem, we want a logo, we want like something like this. And in my perspective, I want to help the clients. Sometimes na if some people mo ask na ako na how much is your rate, or how much do you pay for your logo design?
True.
I will always ask kung para asa siya una. Kasi if starting out pa sila, okay, I will advise na they shouldn't focus on the logo design first. Like mo na siya pinaka-importante, like helping out others.
True.
Instead of just like okay, I'm a creative, this is my rate. No, ang first yun nimong button is to help others.
Solution, diba?
Yeah.
Helping the right way.
Yeah.
I understand.
And not all people are like mga bad people mo pod. If you just really parang ako, if people just understand how much they need help and how much you want to help.
Yeah.
Or,
Kaya ako motuogi ko nga everyone has good intent.
Pero
it's just the angle of the intent. For example, maybe may someone nga who's cheap pero they have good intent for themselves in that sense nga. Marabag no one's after bad intent. Honestly, motuojo ko ana nga no one's after to really just kanang really put harm for everything.
Yeah.
Okay, even for example, even the bad people nga who are out to rob or ana, they still have good intent for themselves. Nga they want to help their family, they want to help ani. I think it's the same in a sense as a client. Like the clients have the good intent to make it look nice. Okay, but from there, if it is achievable, then there's a longer relationship.
Yeah.
And then also for the graphic designer side or the creative side, if it's easier for them to really understand the requirements, the deliverables, that it'll be easier for them to work together. So yeah, as you said, communication good and key.
Yeah. And mo pa na siya. That's what I'm trying to like focus on right now because
True.
I'm not a person. People always misunderstood me sa una, and then the way I see it current, like I told you about, like people don't understand about the internet. My problem with that is that I couldn't communicate well to the people to let them understand about like inana mga stuff. I was always like like it's a bad mindset sa na they don't understand me, like mo na siya reason. No, if people don't understand you, you communicate well.
Yeah.
And as graphic designers, that's our job to communicate. And parang ako, I'm trying to learn the skill of properly communicating to other people. And like right now, I'm talking to you, and I don't know if I'm getting my words mingled.
It's honestly coming together. Okay, I could totally relate. I'm not really the best explaining everything said, and I think as long as you recognize that there is a problem, then you can improve. Okay, the moment you say na may na ko ani, then that stops there. Learning stops. But if you say I could be better, then at least it progresses. Bisag ikaw na kinmaayahan nga communicator, if you still say I could be better, then it progresses pa, diba?
Yeah, and I could like there's a time and like this year cause na ako ang passion ako in graphic design, the passion to create, na change na ko na because like I told you before na I'm currently reading books naman po.
Yeah.
And then
I really like that. That's cool.
Pag read na kong book, there's one saying na be an amateur. And mo to siya akong brag like eye-opening na ko statement because
nice.
No one wants to be an amateur. And then karon kay kataong kuan, I feel stagnant, I'm not growing because I'm not doing anything, and I feel like na naka-learn na ko na di na ko there's nothing new to learn. And then when I read that statement na be an amateur, because amateurs are not afraid to embarrass themselves because there are fools who are in love with the craft.
Yes.
So,
and they never stop learning, di ba?
But never stop learning.
That's crazy.
And then even if whatever they're doing is like, okay, it's not really that good, they're still doing something. It's they're still contributing to the creative process. And parang ako mo na siya, that's when I found my spark na pod in
Nice.
like currently we're doing this right now. And I don't know if I told you about the story that because when I met you, because I met silang David and Christian, and I could remember that the moment na sila to sa Graphic 9 man to. They're talking about design, and then I found out about the event because I was on Facebook and nakita na ko siya sa Facebook event, and
just by chance like it.
yeah, by chance, and then there's just one word, design.
Yes.
I'm curious, I'm gonna go, and I don't know what will happen, so there's always that saying now, put yourself out there.
Yeah.
But then it's funny because when I put myself out there, I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm here, I'm out.
Now what?
And then I went to talk to Christian, and like, okay, I kept telling her na, okay, my goal for this year is to find a community for graphic design, because I know how valuable a community is.
Yeah.
So right now I don't know if like nakakon pa ko kay I'm still starting out or still. Pero right now I still have a community you guys, like game night, stuff like that. So I'm actually appreciating now. There's something new to expect every week.
True. Yeah, and I think that's honestly the coolest thing kay marabag if it's routine then it's boring, di ba? But if there's something new on the table every time, it keeps it exciting.
Yeah, and sometimes let's say routine, sometimes it surprises you, like, okay, I didn't actually notice that, or I don't know how to explain it, but like it always surprises you with something new, even if kapila na magabalik-balik.
Exactly. Marabag like different day, there's a quote for it kanang it's like I think sa cold calling to nga every call is gonna be different, because if you think you're gonna bring the bad vibes from the last call to the next call, then same na natanan, because you're bringing the vibes na ana, but if you actually just reset and then start anew, it's gonna be a different call, it's gonna be a different thing. Hang on, pause lang. Pause for a quick second. Recording again. Cool. So now I just want to dive into where you're at right now. Asa ka from like having been able to talk about history. Where are you now? Especially in terms of work and especially in terms of everything that you do.
Now is how can I explain this? If people have this like achievement, at least right now I'm starting to go to that place.
Yes.
At least
nice.
From in comparison to where I am like for the past like years na ako nabuhat. Like I said na I'm proud about my portfolio and Behance, even though tulo ra guro nakabuk. It's something na when I look back, I'm not saying na okay, cringe kini. Right now I'm like, oh yeah, that's good, and I know napay ma-improve na, pero it's good.
True.
So basically, I'm still starting out. I'm still finding out my way, pero I'm actually excited for the future.
Nice.
And hoping po na makakuan ko go to Canada for my girlfriend.
Yes. Asa ka na mong girlfriend? Which part of Canada?
Langley.
Oh, shout out to what's the getting names of my girlfriend?
It's Shan.
Shen?
Yeah. So,
Shout out to Shen.
Hey Shan.
And Zing.
Nag-shout out na ko Shan. Hey.
Nice. Dang. Okay. So you're basically in a better space na gid karon.
Yeah, like a better mindset, whatever unsa akong mindset last sa una pa.
Good to hear. Dang. That's cool. So I think that's a good segue for us to jump into our next segment. But before that, I'm just going to insert a sponsor. So our sponsor for today is, of course, the space that we're in, the company. Yes.
Yay.
So, guys, are you looking for an office space, clients, or fast internet? The collaborative, creative, and entrepreneurial atmosphere at the company is perfect for you. With over 10 branches scattered all over the world in countries such as Japan, Hawaii, Singapore, and Bangkok, and of course, Philippines, 2 branches here, Cebu, namely IT Park and Mandaue. Members get to enjoy multi-location access for no added fees with options such as co-working spaces, fully furnished offices, event spaces, and meeting rooms that can be rented out daily, weekly, or monthly. The amenities are endless. They serve unlimited coffee, tea, or water, such as that. There you go. They also have regular community events such as game night that you can definitely be a part of. So for more details, you can visit the website at www.thecompany.ph or visit their Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at The Company Cebu. Also, if you use my code NDRW, you can get 5% off your booking fee. So come and visit the company today, located on the 15th floor, HM Tower IT Park. That code again, NDRW. Cool.
Woo.
So jumping back to Shin, I do want to jump into this next segment with you. So what I call this one is the digital snapshot. What I do is I take all the stuff that you've got right now to make this like a mark. No matter what, you can always look back to 2019 and this is what you had at the time. So which equipments do you use? What's your cell phone right now?
I don't have a cell phone.
What happened to your cell phone?
I don't like using a cell phone.
Oh, so that's why you prefer the iPad.
Yeah, and that isn't my iPad.
Oh.
This is my girlfriend's iPad. Shout out to
Shout out to Shan.
So yeah, I'm
Damn.
using the iPad for Wi-Fi purposes, and
Sure.
I'm not really like a phone person
Right.
because I don't want like there's like digital media or whatever like my internet. I don't want it to be with me always. Like
True.
there's a spot for there's a time for being in the internet or being like digital stuff, and there's a time for actually just enjoying nature.
True. I truly relate. Damn. Okay. So what's your camera of choice right now?
I have my camera. It's
Oh.
Canon 60D,
60D is good. What lens?
35mm.
Street photographer today, 35 mils.
35
35 mil a
mm,
prime lens.
but it's Yongno,
Oh.
so it's much cheaper.
What's the aperture?
2.0.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
35 mil on a 2.0.
it's like a cheaper version for like a Sigma. I
But
was
still,
hoping
it works though.
yeah, it works,
Really good.
but I was hoping that I could get a Sigma, but it's expensive.
It is. So much more on Canon.
Yeah, pero,
35 mil on a Canon.
like I
Red
said,
ring.
if I really want to delve into it, I start with the cheap ones or
You get good with it, and then from there, if you use a better one, then yeah. Okay, that's the thing. One of the key things, especially, is skill first before the equipment.
yeah.
Diba? It's very true. Nice. Laptop. Wait, you don't have a laptop, pero you have a computer.
Yeah,
PC.
I have a PC.
Ooh, specs. Run
Specs. Ryzen 5,
us down. Nice.
1070 Ti,
Oh, nice.
MSI. I think that's the only good part of my PC.
Graphics card.
Yeah.
RAM 8 gigs or what?
Yeah, just 8 gigs.
Pero that's the beauty of the PC. You could always upgrade.
Yeah, I could always upgrade, but
Nice.
I was always thinking now, okay, it's for gaming and work. But right now, it's always for gaming.
80% time gaming, 20% time work.
Now, you can't. That's why you need like a Mac for work
True.
and then a PC for gaming. 'Cause
Ooh, shout out to a sponsor, guys. Kung kita mo sponsor, yeah, we'd be open to.
or, we could get your equipment sa mga camera na.
Oh damn. Cool. So listening device. What's your choice of listening device, Ganit?
It's great. My girlfriend gave me an Audio Technica M30X. I always wanted like an expensive headphones.
True.
Not
That is expensive. Audio Technica, grabe. It's good.
yeah, and I always wanted like an expensive headphones because I know the quality of like we were talking earlier like about FLAC files, and
Yes.
I know how like mga headphones they don't give justice to the song.
Oh no, not at all. As
So,
in.
I wanted like a good headphones, especially for gaming, because
Oh.
immersions and stuff.
Especially when you deal, because I know that you play Rainbow Six.
Siege. Oh,
Siege, diba? Okay, anything that you can really just be in that moment, when you can hear everything, footsteps, asa nga direction. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, you should try like
As in.
you should try playing horror games. Like,
Oh, that's the
good
best.
headphone.
I played a horror game like katong Slenderman.
Slenderman.
Good headphones.
I haven't played like
It's so good. But it's not the best game for horror games. I
Yeah.
think better was sa ganitong katong Pyramid, Silent Hill.
Silent Hill.
Yeah.
And I never actually I'm not a fan of horror games, but
Yeah,
because
same.
I don't want to put myself in a vulnerable situation.
Ako kay mairit lang kung jump scare. I don't know, jump scares are cheap for me.
Yeah, and then sometimes it's so loud na. Mas masyak ka sa jump scare, kanang the sound of it kaysa visually.
Yeah. I like it when I'm scared psychologically.
Yeah.
Okay, for example, one tidbit there for me is I used to work at a horror maze.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling the story. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to scare people. So I really enjoy finding a way nga I could scare you, not just jumping in front of parang ako that's cheap, but finding a way to really creep you out, to lead you up. What about storytelling?
Yeah.
It's like leading up to that. So yeah, it's very interesting that you say, especially with games. I haven't really delved into a game that has that, but I'm not really a fan of those games. But I'm really into like COD, like kind of shooting games, and that's why I can relate with Rainbow Six Siege. So good.
You should be like when you scare people, Joe. You will not succeed at this path.
You will fail.
You will fail.
You will fail right
You're
now.
not a creative.
You're not a creative. Your parents hate you.
You should have been a doctor.
Why are you an engineer like your dad? Oh my God. Grabe. Psychological.
They will take that like fear jud
Like
outside
a trauma. Oh my God.
No, speaking of the psychological na mga fear cam, have you seen Insidious na movie? Like the first one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's-
Chuy ka to, Insidious?
Yeah, that's one movie na I was scared psychologically kay the fact that it's plausible that it can happen,
Yeah.
like kanang out of body experience.
OB, yeah. Have you had lucid dreaming?
Oh yeah, a lot. I
Sleep
tried.
paralysis?
Yeah.
What? Okay, so we need to talk about this one later on. I think this is gonna be another podcast, kid. Pero
Yeah.
this is interesting. Astral projection?
No, yeah. Pero kanang mga audio hallucination, like when you're sleeping and then suddenly you're just like,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. Pero,
Have you had nightmares like that? Like
Yeah.
lucid dreaming with nightmaring about like nilingig kayo?
sometimes I'm so used to it na kay.
Oh, desensitized na ka?
Oh yeah, I mean there's one time na like this is like a short story. There's one time na we went from an island. I forget the name of the island, and we were sleeping, and then you get lucid dreaming if you're really tired, mapa, diba?
Sure.
So I was tired, and then I try to sleep. So I sleep outside sa house kay puno man dagan man meto. So while I was sleeping, cause I could hear kanang audio hallucination, and then from my point of view, sa the way ko sleep kay makakita kog mga shadow.
Oh.
And then sa akong kuan na to kay dato na to ni sulod ng kuan visual na hallucination. I could see some shadow moving.
Holy
And I'm
shit.
like, no. Okay, is this like mga kuan what do you call this? Say Bisaya ninyo for kuan ghost gani.
Oh, cookie mo siya siguro.
Yeah, anyways kana mga ghosts like
Yeah.
mga diwata, anak ko,
Mga engkanto.
mga engkanto.
Yeah.
Don't play around with me. So I wanted to wake up like kanang
Okay, nag-sleep paralysis.
yeah, sleep paralysis. I want to look that diwata or whatever
Yeah.
in the eyes, and like I'm not afraid of you. So I was trying to wake up, and then suddenly
Holy
did you go wake up? So I was trying to move my body, and then suddenly ano siya, brag, it reminded me of another time na kaan. Like this is the first time but kanang when I tried to wake up, I didn't actually wake up. I'm still in a dream.
True.
So that wasn't my first time. So I was like, okay, again. Okay, I need to wake up. I need to face this like the water or whatever.
Damn.
And then gonna try to wake up myself. And then again, I'm not awake. And then suddenly when I was awake, I was like, okay, I'm good. I'm just gonna change. Balhin ako kay. It's scary kay makita ang shadows. Ngita ko somewhere
May ka nang dili maanggulan. Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Holy shit. That was a good tangent. I really enjoyed that. That was cool. I think we need to get back Shin said, because honestly sleep paralysis, that's a whole new topic I'm super interested to talk about.
Napo ko other story maybe
Go,
in the
yeah.
it's still the same
In
pero
the next podcast. Or up to you.
I think makaya na guro na.
Sure.
Like it's very short. Like
Sure.
Di ba I told you na this isn't the first time na I had like sleep paralysis na I'm trying to wake up. The first time was back in Dipolog. I was with my girlfriend. We were I was sleeping, and then we went hiking again. I was very tired, and we were sleeping, and then this time, because from all the knowledge, because I was trying to wake up, because I keep hearing the put yung mga sha and like or stuff like
Holy
that.
shit.
So I was in bed, and then suddenly okay, the first thing that I do is that when I wake up, I wanted to wash my hands, because from what I've read and what I've known is that if you look into your hands and if it doesn't like form like a hand, it means you're dreaming.
True.
So I was like, okay, I'm dreaming, so okay, I need to wake up. And then I woke up. Then again, I look into my hands, and then still it isn't my hands. So I was like, okay, I need to wake up again. So I was trying to force myself without like,
It's like Inception.
yeah, very Inception.
Dream within a dream.
Yeah, and then ako ginawa. It's different, magad, if you're trying to wake yourself up. Okay, you can't move your body. You can't like gone. So I was trying to wake up again, and then third time, I woke up, and then suddenly na akong girlfriend, like gatan or siya nako, and then ang kuan na to is that she was just staring at me. Then she's not responding. Like Shan, and then gatan or siya, and like, oh no, I'm still dreaming right now. So I tried to wake myself again. Like this is like the fourth time.
Fourth time now. Oh my
Like
god.
the fourth time, like okay, I was looking at the corner, and then okay, I need to know if I'm still dreaming, and then I look at my hands, and I'm still dreaming, and then rin ako gapanic na okay, I can't wake up. I want to wake up, and then finally the fifth time nakamata na ako, and my girlfriend was like, Shin, mata. Unsa man ka. And then I was like, I was checking everything. Okay, my hands check, and akong girlfriend check. Mastorya na siya. I was like, okay, I'm finally awake. That's like the worst feeling, Jud. You're trying to wake yourself up, but you can't.
Yeah.
You keep like mga false awakening.
It's like you're drowning, pero you can't
Yeah.
swim up to the surface.
But eventually, mo yung first time na ako, and then after ito, every time na it happens again, I'm like, I'm good.
Chill like a.
Like I need to wake up.
Damn. Because that was sleep paralysis with a bit of Inception.
Yeah,
It's weird.
It's weird.
Okay, this is what I know about like dreaming. Said if you look into the sky, you can't process it. If you look into your mirror, like your reflection, you still can't see it. It's okay. Your brain apparently has a weird thing that di ma-process ang sky, ang imong hands, ang imong face.
Yeah. And funny thing pa daw, I was trying to excuse me. I was trying to make up like why is it happening. So I was like, okay, feng shui. If a door is facing a door, that's bad luck.
True.
I was like, maybe that's the reason. Like door facing door, or if you have like a red door, stuff like that. I don't want to go back to this hotel.
Because that was our hotel.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. That's crazy. Whew. That's cool.
Okay.
What's your Instagram?
Yeah.
What's your Instagram?
It's Shinkiefer.
Shinkiefer.
Yeah, that one.
This one. Cool. So, this part is I'm just before I go there, which social media platforms do you use?
Facebook, Behance, Instagram.
Behance?
Yeah, it's for my portfolio.
Behance. Instagram is your last na. Like
Yeah, 'cause-
like if you were to rank it out of 3.
Yeah, because Instagram is mobile friendly, and I don't have a phone.
True.
But I still I'm still upload Instagrams, because
I really like your photos. They're so good. Damn, the clarity on this. Okay, I'm gonna choose this one. So this segment is called Explain That Gram. So, hang on. Let me reset that one. So we're basically on your Facebook right now. Instagram right now. Hey, Kaizen, your dog? I like that.
That's my dog. Yeah.
Because I like the word Kaizen as well.
Yeah. Hey, we talk
Continuous
about it.
improvement. Yeah, I do remember. That's right. Okay, that's you that I had the conversation with, because I was like, that was you. Okay. Anyways, in this photo, this is really cool. This looks like you guys are camping.
Yeah.
Could you give us a background as to what happened here?
That's actually one of my favorite photos.
Oh.
Like, I could remember like we went camping, and then I could remember I don't have the proper equipment. I have my camera, but I didn't have any lens. That I wanted like a specific photo, so I borrowed the lens, that 35 Sigma,
Nice.
from a friend, and then we went camping, and then I was the type of photographer who's always like, oh no, the light's not right. It should be like this, like a perfectionist.
Yes.
But then I was like, oh fuck it, I just want to take a picture. I wanna make this moment. I wanna capture this moment. So it was like early morning. Like we were awake ato, and then suddenly, okay, the sun's rising. We were taking pictures, and those two people are my friends. That's Carla and Anka.
Carla and
But-
Anka. Shout out to Carla and Anka.
But apparently they broke up.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, but
Right.
we're still friends. I mean, Carla's like a pretty good person,
Mm.
and she's one of my favorite person, and also Anka. Anyways, when I took that picture, I remember I didn't actually just think about like compositions, all of that stuff. And
You're just in the moment.
yeah, and just in the moment,
Nice.
I just want to take a picture,
That's cool.
and then and I did, and that's all I wanted. It's not really. I didn't actually follow like a composition rule, the rules about photography. I just wanted to take a picture.
Nice.
And then after the event or after our camping, that's where like I lost all my files.
Oh.
Like I don't know how it happened, but
What?
like my memory card got infected, so I lost all my pictures. I'm like, oh shit. Oh,
And this is
no.
the only photo that you could recover?
No, I recovered almost all my photos.
Oh, okay. So
But it gave me like an idea how to recover deleted photos.
nice.
But anyways, yeah, I got photos, and then I got to
Nice.
edit the photos and my images.
Mm.
And I'm still so proud of that photo because it reminded me na how much ang photography is for me and not for other people.
True.
Because that's the moment that I really am like kanang kan, what do you call this, satisfied in the
for
photo. Like,
Damn.
have you ever heard like kanang imposter syndrome na
Yeah.
I'm a fraud and it's the only time that I felt that's the first time I felt na I'm not doing this for other people. This is me taking photos. I'm a photographer at this moment.
Nice. I really like the filter as well that you put in, and also the line. It feels like it's like an indie movie. Honestly,
Yeah,
it's
mo na
the
siya
feel.
ang goal na to. Because I'm
It's really
really
good.
a fan of like films.
Yes.
And I wanted Carla is the one holding the camera or
Mm.
the phone, and I wanted her to like say mga stuff like mga whatever your favorite quote is, and I put
That's one of her quotes.
yeah.
That's
And
cool.
mo pa na kanang underneath po na.
Yeah, that's really cool. Honestly, damn, that's cool. Sweet. So, just to jump on to the next part. So now I'm just gonna ask you this: what's trending to you? Like, kanang, especially with all the stuff that you're into, what are you most interested with right now?
It's funny because right now my mind is so blank. But like it's different from before na. I always said, okay, I'm expecting this. Right now I don't know what to expect, but I'm actually excited on the future because
True.
that's the beauty of it, you know? Like
I agree.
you don't know what to expect. That means there's so much like possibilities.
Surprise.
Yeah.
It'll just surprise you, diba? Pero you're into reading books right now, diba? Like,
Yeah.
what's the most what's the book that you're most interested with right now?
Currently I'm reading whatever the one that you suggested.
Purpose Driven Life?
Purpose Driven Life, but right now
It's called
it's called What Am I on Earth? I don't know. I forgot what it's called. Like
What I'm Here
what
on
I'm
This
here
Earth.
in Earth for something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think mas better pa tong Purpose Driven Life.
Yeah.
Kasi it's a new title.
True.
But still, ang favorite Japan ako is books ni Austin Kleon, Show Your Work. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know. There's a feeling ba na when you're reading a book, how could this person who lives like far away understand what I'm feeling right now?
True.
And that's like the beauty of a book.
Yeah.
Okay, you think you're special, but there's like a lot of people na who shares the same feeling as you
Yeah.
do.
It's
And-
like you think that you're alone, pero no, you're not.
Yeah.
Some people can
Yun na,
relate to you. Damn. So, is Austin Kleon the guy who made
Still Like an Artist?
Yeah. I remember.
He has 3 books right now. Still Like
Yeah.
an Artist, Show Your Work, and then Keep Going.
Keep going. Nice.
So
That's pretty cool.
yeah,
Damn. Okay, so this next segment, wait, not that one. I just get it to function. Okay, just gonna do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now, have you seen this before?
Yeah, you showed
I
it
showed
sa
it.
imong workshop.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, true. There you go. So this one is, of course, the Trends Visualizer, and yeah, this is basically what everyone's typing right now. Anything that you recognize, anything that sort of stands out to you. Okay, but we could pick out 3 things that we could talk about here.
No, there's nothing.
Nothing
Okay,
interesting?
what the hell is a Koreaboo?
I think I talked this with. If I can just get it. Koreaboo is, I think. If I can just. Where is it now? Asa naman yun? This one. Got it. So a Koreaboo is, I think it's a, like someone who's really obsessed or a fan of
Okay, that's like the
K-pop.
That's like the opposite of me.
Oh, true. So you're anti Koreaboo.
Yeah, I don't care about like
Mm.
stuff like that. I mean, I get why they like it. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that it's not for me.
Yeah. Parang ako to each their own. Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally understand. It's their thing. Koreaboo.
Like-
Anything else there?
Hmm.
Mostly basketball naman. Yeah. I think it's a
mobile.
weird day today. I'm just gonna hit refresh and we'll see if it changes. That's my niece.
This just explains that I'm not really into trend right now. Like I don't know what's happening in the world.
True. And parang ako, it's very interesting kay some people tend to think I'm like, ooh, I'm very in tune with the world, and it's like, wait, what's somebody?
Yeah.
Diba? So it's very interesting what people are searching now.
I'm amazed na napay Nokia 7.2. I don't know what it is.
True. Especially with Nokia being quite an old brand, diba?
Mm-mm.
Still making phones. If I can just find it, tara. Yep.
Oh no.
Sana man said.
It's like catch 'em all. Like catch a trend.
Yeah, no, catch a trend. Summoning Nokia. Where's it? Nokia. Super interested with it.
Sumpy. So weird. IU.
There. Oh.
What's IU?
IU. Where's IU?
Nawala na.
Oh my god. No, yeah, I see that. Okay, I'm gonna just type that. Okay, say naman yung type IU. Are you still okay sa time?
Yeah.
Just finish up lang. I think this is
Oh yeah.
Suli. Yeah, I think this is what we
So-
talk.
Yeah, about the suicide.
Suicide, yeah. I think this is the Korean chick that killed herself. Damn.
Must be depression. Like
Yeah.
industry in Korea.
Yeah, it's a very harsh industry. Magandang
Yeah.
Korean K-pop industry. There's a lot of things that. Yeah, it's just a harsh
Yeah,
industry.
the way I see like Koreans kay, like ng mga Korean pop idols kay,
Mm.
I see them as a product or yun.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause
They
they-
are a product from a company. Yun.
Yeah, and then whatever they act or do kay, it's their brand.
Yeah.
And parang ako kay, your personality, your whole identity is what do you call this? Kanang ginamara, like man-made. No, it's not murag kuan ra. I don't know, like it's so lonely not being to be able to be yourself
Yeah.
and
That's
pretending
not
to
who
be
you are,
another
diba?
person. Yeah.
Okay, it's just marketability. Nga murag musabay lang ka. It just sucks. It's crazy. And last one is Nokia
Nokia.
7.2. Any thoughts on, like, have you had a Nokia phone?
Yeah, but
Good memories with it?
Nokia phone. I don't remember the model of like Nokia phone, pero I could remember wanting Nokia Express Music because the word
Yes.
Express Music, like
Express.
it's for music.
Yes.
Must be like
Wait, the twist one or the slide?
I don't know. I can't remember now because I never had like a phone naman. Nokia. Almost all gadgets, kaya I didn't have. Like I'm not like a gadget person because I couldn't afford it.
Mm-hmm.
Pero I'm still like interested in gadgets.
True.
Pero
Are-
katong Nokia Express Music, I always thought na
That was really
okay,
cool.
it's for music, and then
Yeah.
but if you think about it right now, okay, bro, marketing ploy like that.
It was. And especially in color scheme, like the white and red, the
Yeah.
black and red. It was really cool. Choy good to siya, pero that's the thing.
Yeah.
It is just a marketing thing.
The-
The end.
Kana din kuan kay like mga stuff na they tell you bitaw like kanang mga marketing na okay, this is why it's good, pero honestly if people know about it kay
Right.
nada na sa tanang phone.
Exactly. And para nako, one of the biggest murag aha moment nako, especially in terms of marketing, was antivirus. Antivirus is the biggest lie. Oh my god. Just
I can remember,
shocked.
like, di ba I told you about, like, before people that have access to mga PC. So, before sa una kay, our PC wasn't actually working. Like, slow na kay siya. Then, siguro restart ang PC. And then, I can remember na my dad actually went to the shop, then have it fixed. Ano, maybe 500, 1,000 yung nabayad for fixing
Damn.
kato.
It's pretty
For right
expensive.
now, being an IT student and actually, like, tinkering about my gadgets kay, narato'y abog. And then,
Yeah.
all they did was just clean the dust off and then it's done.
Yeah, exactly.
And they got like 1,000 per ato.
That's crazy. Grabe ba tawag gaya, like a lot of the behind the scenes ana sa tech industry. My god. It's crazy.
Maybe
It's
that's why
crazy.
people are actually, what do you call this, kanang imposter syndrome, because they know all about this stuff and then madlock sila na ma-found out sila silang client. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, this is the world that we live in. Pero I think one of the main things lang get to always just think about, especially in terms of that, is it's just weighing out like this is what's happening. So it's just your choice if you want to continue with it or you want to change it. Diba?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know, it just reminds me of itong quote ni Gandhi. If you want to be the change in this world, be that change. So yeah, I think hopefully it's our chance not to actually show the world that we can change it in that sense.
How about those people who actually don't want to change, right? I don't know what quote, pero they can't change the world, so you just react to whatever like the world is giving them. Like, my external factors, that's okay. Ang internal factors is just the one that you need to worry about.
Right.
So
I think for that it's very interesting. I truly still feel nga, despite how small you can contribute, bisag unsa pa na imong small nga contribution, still contributing something, and that actually adds a lot. Like, you might not be able to see it right there and then. Okay, for example, you made an art piece, pero sometimes the impact is not now. The impact could be later. Someone could actually discover it and this is really nice. I want to capture this one. Like, a lot of the mga painters back then, they weren't really recognized until they died.
yeah.
Recognition usually comes in when
After that.
after death, which is quite unfortunate. But yeah, I truly believe that anything that you do in this world, there is an impact. But it's just a matter of when.
Ang ako po, there is some like an impact na you will never know about. Like,
For sure.
let's say you're just sitting in a cafe and then pardon mo, you're just sitting, there's nothing going on.
Yes.
But what if there's a person from across the room na artist, like sa mo na siya na about photography. You take pictures of people and then sometimes it's the best picture and the people katong nasa picture, they don't know na sila na, and then they get recognition.
True.
So we're inanapod like mga artists on they're just they made art by just what do you call this, like being aware of people, of observing people, and then dana sila nakagain og idea because of your actions at one a day. So mo na siya, I think that's the contribution pa mo makita.
True.
Maybe you're just standing right there, pero
Who knows?
Right?
Yeah. Who knows? Aparador, cabinet, drawer. Hang on, pause lang. Swap the battery, and we could wrap up now.
Yeah, sure. This is fun though. I mean, maybe when I look back and go, so cringe, but still good.
Okay. One of the main things that I really sort of think I needed, especially when I do a podcast, you document. You don't create. You just document. Who knows?
Yeah. Maybe whenever imong mga guests na mo look back and go, I remember this. This is the time where I'm just
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Especially in katong point sa snapshot. I really wanted that to just be like a part nga you could look back nga that was your setup right then. Pero it could change really drastically.
Yeah.
After just like a year or something, diba? It'd be interesting.
Yeah, I think mo pa na siya. Like I don't know if kailangan Chris though.
I think familiar.
Yeah, we're siya kan design guru and in the graphic design or the creative industry.
It's the Philippines, diba?
No.
Oh, is it the
From Yeah, pero I think LA mong siya naka-base.
okay.
Anyways, he went to Cebu and then nag-workshop siya. It's been a year. But when you actually, kanang Facebook memories ba, 1 year ago, and then you realize na it's been a year.
Yeah.
What have I done? Or unsay nakuan. Like now, nag-write siya to na, what are your biggest goal for next year? And then when you look back at the picture 1 year with Chris Doe, you realize na it's been a year. Nabuhat ba naman mong gusto?
True.
And maybe karon kay maybe there are people, mga guests na go, I remember this. This is September. I'm like this, and I'm talking about like this. Then nakuha na nilang gusto, or they're still working on it.
It's super interesting. Okay, I'm super. I don't know. I'm just a fan of people achieving things. Okay, parang ako, it's also an achievement for me. I'm like, whoa, I was part of that. That was cool. As in,
like, mo pa na sa. That's why I'm focusing on the community and focusing on communicating with others. Kay misunderstood yung whatever I say, pero I have good intent pero I just don't know how to express it. Akong girlfriend sige naman jud ko ano na.
Pero parang ako, it just all starts from good intent. You might not have the best way to explain it right now, pero as long as you have good intent, parang ako, that's enough. And slowly but surely you'll be able to put together the right words nga makaingon ka sa imong sakto nga kanang tumong and communicate it effectively ba.
And it's better mo pud ba. There's a satisfying feeling na when you're helping others.
Yeah, for sure.
And ang kuno na ang selfish na kay, you get that feeling that's selfish.
Sure.
But ang other person maka-benefit sa imong help.
Yeah.
So basically, both of you benefits from whatever you're doing right now.
Exactly. I truly agree kay it's just giving back kay para na ko matuo ko karma, like giving good karma into this world. Good karma will come back to you. So it's just a matter of what you put into this world, and not expecting anything back, but who knows, diba?
Yeah.
Cool, sweet. So that brings us to our last point. Pero before that, I'm just gonna insert another sponsor before we finish. Our sponsor is, this is the first time, Platform 88. What up? So the iPhone. Ever wonder why it's so easy for Apple to sell their phones? It's all because of branding. Need branding and graphic designs to suit your need and want for your own company? Platform 88 is perfect for you. With a global clientele, they serve companies, personal brands, and all sorts of entities that need branding. They have an exquisite repertoire of services that are centered around visual communication. So visit these locomotive pilots at their Facebook page today at Platform 88. Don't forget that name again, Platform 88, or Plate for short. Cool. So, to wrap things up now.
No, it actually reminds me of, like, there's like a thought or an idea somewhere.
Go for it.
What if like mga branding studios or mga creative studios, what if they hire a face for their company? Like, could it, like, pero that's funny and weird. Like, could you imagine that sila mga gender, like, branding?
Personified versions of companies, diba?
Yeah, like,
it's very interesting.
Whenever I go to branding, I go to Platform 88.
Yeah.
And then nasa lang mga kuan. I don't know. It's just a funny kuan.
Like mga factory sa That's cool.
They don't know anything about branding, pero people like kuan mo na. Kasi sila like sa brand, they don't know anything about namang motor. They're just like, hey, this is good.
True.
Anyway.
It's an interesting thought. Cool. Anyways, thank you so much, Shin. It's been amazing to have you as a guest on the show. This is truly an awesome experience, kid. Before you go, anything that you'd like to insert? Anything that you've got upcoming for you? Anything that you're excited about that you want to share?
Actually, no. I mean, I'm excited about for myself because, but eventually, I'm hoping that I'm gonna be in a situation na I'm not doing stuff for myself na I'm helping other people because stable na ko in my life, and
I like that.
That's the goal, like be stable and then to help others now.
Yes.
It's always nice to help people and to build that community, and hopefully I will be there in the near future.
I think there's a quote for that. Placing yourself in a position to help before you help others. Kaya marabag blind leading the blind, marabag taysa.
Yeah.
Like you need to be able to see, and then you can help others.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Like there are people now who will always help, pero they forget about themselves, and they don't focus much more on themselves.
Yeah. And I might double on it because, for example, it's like when everyone's drowning and then you're helping others, you drown yourself as well.
Yeah.
So first thing is really to create a lifeboat, and then you can save a lot of people now. It's
Yeah, sure.
amazing. Damn, thank you so much again. Anything that you're excited about? Anything that you want to invite people to? Anything, Anna?
I don't know. I'm
Not yet?
I'm still figuring it out, but
Yes.
if I have like an event, I'll say it to you. I'll
Yeah.
find it in add me as a friend.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, social media platforms, insert day balik.
Ah.
Instagram, Facebook, Beehive.
Behance.
Behance.
Oh yeah, if you're like a creative or you wanna like watch my design work, go to behance.net
Behance.
and slash Shinkiefer, and
Nice.
it's all the same. Instagram, Behance, Facebook, Shinkiefer.
To spell Shinkiefer is Shinkiefer.
Yeah.
Nice. There you go, Shinkiefer. Shinkiefer, everyone. Yes.
Yay.
Thank you so much again for being an awesome guest, good, and yeah, really appreciate this time that you set aside for this podcast, and hopefully you enjoyed the podcast. Ed?
Yeah, I really enjoyed this. No,
Nice.
I got used to like talking to myself now. I wonder if like I take off this headphones and like, oh shit, this isn't
It's
my
weird.
voice. Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear your
Yeah.
voice, na, diba? Okay, yeah. One of the cool things, especially, is if you can hear a voice, especially in radio. Murabag, whoa, chu yan eh.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
can play around with your voice good so much, honestly. Mm.
Yeah, I'm hoping na kuan pa. Like, 1 week aspect of me kay, most of my words kay, ginakaon man ako. Like, people don't actually understand kaya kay,
Mm.
the way I pronounce the words, but I'm working on it.
Parang ako, it's all about recognition. Yeah, as long as you recognize it's there, parang ako, that's one step. It's like being an alcoholic. The first step is admitting, di ba?
Yeah.
And then from there, at least you're working on it. Rather than, di, mainom dyan ko tanan. And then you end up not being the best, di ba?
Yeah. Anyways, I really had fun, honey.
Nice.
And
Thank you. And it's so amazing to really have you. Kay finally, as in, then finally makuha na ganyan si Shin as a guest, which is really cool. So, looking forward to the next time that you'll be around. Maybe
Yes.
we could talk about all the extra stuff that we kind of discovered. Ooh, that's
Yeah,
another
sure.
topic.
and hopefully next time kay, I'm more confident na.
Sure.
And I'm still like I still don't know what to do. Okay, this is my first time, and
Yeah.
it's really amazing though. So
I'm glad you had this awesome experience, kid. Damn, there you go. Cool. So that's us, guys. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you, Shin. That's us. All right. Thank you. See ya. Peace. We out.